Hello, my name is Lindsay, and today I'm going to talk about some health problems that I had last month. This may not be interesting to anybody at all. It may be interesting to like a few of you, but like that's about it. This did not include a hospital visit, but I mean, I did feel like I was dying, so it's like close. So this started about a month ago when suddenly I started getting migraines when drinking coffee. I put in the normal amount of like creamer and sugar that like I, like any other person, would use, and I started getting headaches all of a sudden. So then that headache turned into a migraine that lasted for like 3 days. I knew it was because of the coffee, because as soon as it touched my lips and my tongue, I could feel it in my head. I could just feel it just kind of sprout up like a tree. So I put the coffee away until the headache went away. Then I had another cup of coffee and then it came back. I don't know why I thought like that was a good idea, but I did at the time. So another migraine, 3 days later, it's gone. Cool. So then I was looking up, why am I getting headaches from drinking coffee? So looked it up a little bit, did a little bit of research, and I found out you can get sick or like get a migraine from drinking coffee if you're dehydrated, which makes sense because I usually don't drink a lot of water during the day. I just don't think about it. I drink coffee because like it's there and like I have creamer that tastes really good, but like I always forget to drink water. I don't know, it just doesn't give me the same sensation as coffee does. We have a bond. Coffee and I have a bond, and now that has been broken. So it's like, cool, okay, so I can like hydrate myself now. So then I decided, okay, one day for breakfast I'm gonna have 3 huge cups of not coffee, because no. I decided one day for breakfast I was gonna have 3 huge cups of water, and that was it. And then that would cure my dehydration. So I was gonna try to make up for the lack of water that I've had for the past like 23-ish years. Cool idea, huh? Not really. So I chugged that water due to a fear of backing out and then resulting into a fear of failure. Chugged so much water at like 8 in the morning, didn't have anything else for breakfast, no food, whatever. And then my stomach, it felt like I was dying, like maybe having kidney stones. Who knows? My stomach felt like someone was squeezing it, like the innards of it, like a stress ball. And it was like that throughout the whole day. Early in the morning, and then it lasted up until like mid-afternoon. I didn't know if I was hungry or nauseous, like I felt like I was gonna throw up. So while my stomach was hurting, I googled stomach hurts after drinking water. And then that turned into stomach hurts after drinking water on an empty stomach, helping I'm dying. Which surprisingly yielded a lot of results. Not a lot of answers though, because there was a lot of people just like complaining about having this problem. So that feeling went away, but then replaced with all of that stuff, then came just like the feeling of hunger, like really overwhelming hunger. I decided to treat myself after this entire day, and I went to Panda Express. Got a huge plate of Panda Express, ate it. I could have had more. You know how like at the Oscars or the Emmys, like sometimes like the host will be like, oh, is everybody hungry? Let's order everyone pizza. Let's get cookies for everyone. They could have ordered Panda Express for every single person in that audience. I could have eaten every single plate of Panda Express. I was so hungry. That huge plate, like orange chicken, fried rice, chow mein, whatever, it did not fill my stomach all the way. So then I searched. I couldn't figure it out. I've never heard of anybody else who had this problem or this issue. It's not like it's like a sore throat and then you could just like Google like how to cure a sore throat on like Pinterest or Google. My Google searches got a lot more specific as time went along. So I got like stomach ache due to drinking water, and then it turned into like stomach ache after drinking water on an empty stomach, and now I'm hungry all the time. What is happening? Please help. I feel like I'm dying. Apparently I'm not the first person to make this mistake, but then also it's kind of a disappointment because like if I was the first person to make that mistake, can you imagine how famous I'd be? I'd be on like a whole like bunch of talk shows. I could write a memoir. So apparently what I did is that when you chug too much water on an empty stomach, that could stress out your innards, especially your kidneys. I went back to Google to make my search even more specific. I put in stomach hurts after drinking water on an empty stomach, and now I'm hungry all the time and I feel like I'm dying. Which then yielded a lot of pages for like maybe diabetes. I mean, but I only really had like 2 of the symptoms, which is just like fatigue from hunger and then hunger. Which, and I guess this like makes sense, but also like, would this happen suddenly? Does something like that like happen just like that? Was the diabetes guy, like did they just see me and then they were just like Emerald Lagasse and went BAM! But also there were a ton of other symptoms on the list and I didn't have any of them, so get off my back. So I never thought I'd get a response from this extremely specific Google search, but it turns out I did, and it was helpful. So here's what I did. So in the process of trying to hydrate myself quickly, I flushed out a bunch of sodium and electrolytes that I need to survive. So then this person suggested, oh, to get back that sodium and electrolytes, you need to put more sodium and electrolytes in your system. And then a light bulb went off. And I got an all-encompassing smile on my face like the Grinch. And I realized, oh wait, that means I need to eat salty food. And I need to get electrolytes in my body. You know how I'm gonna do that? I'm gonna go to Chick-fil-A, get the saltiest stuff, and I'm gonna get my Powerade as a drink, and I'm gonna drink that. So that's what I did that day. When it was time for lunch, I drove to Chick-fil-A, got chicken tenders, I got waffle fries, I got Powerade, basically the two components that are gonna help me feel a lot better. And guess what? It worked. Chick-fil-A saved my life. It helped me feel a lot better as a person. I felt like I could see the world differently now. I'm feeling so much better. And then like by that time, I felt like I could win a Pulitzer Prize for the amount of research that I have done to cure my body. Which, I mean, I'm still waiting on that phone call, but like, it's whatever, it's fine. So this was over a span of 2 weeks. So I can't drink coffee anymore, but like I can say that like fried chicken saved my life. And if anybody happens to run into this problem, just direct them to my video because I am a testimony, a living testimony that you can overcome. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I am here every Wednesday. You can find me on all my social media down below. Please subscribe and I will see you guys next time. Bye. If you're watching this video right now, today on June 21st when it comes out, I will be at VidCon. So excited. I can't wait. So excited. So if you're there, I'll see you there. Okay, bye.